guys, it's Lucia here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to share with you my go-to makeup routine. This is just a makeup look that I typically would go for on a daily basis if I'm not really going anywhere special. This is my go-to look. I hope you enjoy the video and let me know what you think. So when I'm just doing a daily look, I always start with my skin first. If I was doing more of a nighttime look, I would start with my eyes. The foundation that I use is Too Faced Born This Way. So I just squirt this directly onto my skin. I find this foundation is really good because it gives you a good coverage on any patches or like redness, because I get kind of maybe redness here and on my nose, and sometimes around my eyes I get a bit red, and this really covers it up. But depending on how much you put, it doesn't have to always cover all of your freckles. I don't actually mind my freckles. I think they can actually look cute, so I'm not so bothered about full coverage. So you can see, like, I've just put my foundation on and you can still kind of see the freckles. I think that's actually a spot. Let's just say it's a freckle. Blend it all the way down into my neck. When I am doing more of a nighttime look, I use a different brush for my eyes, like a smaller brush, but because this is just like my daytime look, I just go over it with the big brush. And then once I've done that, I just pat it out with my beauty blender to get rid of any brush strokes. Can't speak today. Blush strokes. And the brush that I was using, by the way, is Rihanna Fenty. And then the second thing I do after I put my foundation on, I apply some bronzer, and I just use this to contour. So I use the Hoola Benefit. I just find this is the best one. I love the colour, and it goes on so smoothly and not so patchy. Hardly ever get patches. I try and put this on quite lightly if I'm doing a daytime look, and I just kind of come up quite high just underneath the cheekbone. I learnt this on a Jamie Genevieve tutorial, and she says that you have to do it really high to make your face look lifted. And then I'm going to go around my hairline. I don't like my contour to look too obvious, because I don't know, I see some girls sometimes and they're like, it just looks a bit too heavy, and I like it to look a bit more subtle. Okay, so once the contour is blended, I will go in with the highlight. And for the highlight, I use Maybelline Instant Anti-Age, and this is in the colour Neutralizer. It's kind of worn out now. So I find this is really good, and it's just like a drugstore one, but it gives you really good coverage. And I just put it under the eyes, on the chin, because I get kind of a red chin sometimes, and then just down here and a bit on the forehead. And I blend that out with my beauty blender. I like to get right under the eyes, because I don't know if anyone else gets this, but I get like red outlines, like I'm wearing red eyeliner sometimes. I don't know what that means. Maybe I'm tired. I don't feel tired. I'm really not a makeup artist, and I'm not giving you professional advice here, but this is just my routine and what works for me. And I just lightly contour my nose, so I come around down here, just to create a shadow. I think the light here is not so good for you to see, but I'm doing my best. And then I just put a bit of contouring under the nose, because I find it lifts the nose up a little bit. Okay, and then for my nose, I only use this literally for like the middle highlight, because it gives an amazing highlight, but it is very, very strong, so I don't use it on my face. I tried to use it under my eyes a few times, but it is very, very thick, so I kind of stick to this area. But it gives me the best nose contour that I've ever had in my life, and it is the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer. I just get the tiniest amount. I've had this for like 2 years. I don't know if makeup expires. And then I just put a line going down my nose. Open that up. And then I just blend it with my finger. So as you can see, the line's quite obvious at the moment, so just going to blend it with the brush a little bit. I actually think I'm very quick at getting ready compared to a lot of my friends. I can get ready literally in like 5-10 minutes. And then for a quick eyeshadow, I use the same bronzer, and I just kind of go around the crease. My younger sister is really good at makeup, and I would always get her to do my makeup if I was ever like going on a night out or going on a date or something. And she would just do like the most amazing eyeshadow on me, because I'd never had my makeup done professionally before, and I've only had my makeup done professionally once because I don't really like it. And actually that's a lie, I've had it done twice, because the first time I had it done I was younger, maybe like 19, and I was doing a photo shoot with my sister in London, just a casual photo shoot, just so we had like nice pictures of us together. And we got our makeup done, and I hated the way this woman did my makeup. Like, I looked like a different person, and I'm one of those people, like if I have a bad experience I'll never do something again. So I just never had my makeup done again after that. I didn't trust anybody. And yeah, then my younger sister got really good at doing makeup, and I thought, I'm just gonna let her do my makeup for me, and she did it really, really good. And to this day she's very good. Then in the middle of my eye I just put a bit of setting powder. I feel like if an actual makeup artist was watching this, they would probably be like dying, because I don't know if this is like what you're supposed to do. Okay, and then I like to powder my forehead before I do my eyebrows, so then I don't get like powder falling into my eyebrows. And for this I'm using this brush, which I cannot tell you the name of. It's just like one of those dumpy brushes. And I'm using for powder Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder, and I just find this setting powder is amazing. It's the best one I've ever used by far, and I used to be a Laura Mercier setting powder girl, and then I thought I would try this one out, and I've never looked back. I just find it so good. Okay, so once I've done that, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. And my eyebrows may not come out as good as they usually do today, because I have overused this pen and I'm running out and I really need to buy a new one. But this is a Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pen. I just find this is the best eyebrow pen I've ever used. You can literally draw on like strokes of hairs and it looks so realistic. Brush my eyebrow up, little strokes of hairs, so you can kind of see you've got like little fake hairs there. I really love the fluffy eyebrow look, but my problem is that I had like a full-on monobrow. I can't even describe to you how big my eyebrow was, and I was like really insecure about it. So my mum started plucking my, or she like started waxing it when I was like 10 or 11 or something. And I think from doing it so early on, now my eyebrows just don't grow, and I wish so badly that they would grow, because I just love thick bushy eyebrows. I probably wouldn't have a monobrow, but I don't have anything against them. Okay, so then as you can see, like you can't really see where the actual hair strokes are compared to my real hair. Okay, so when I'm just doing a casual daytime look, I go to a brown eyeliner instead of black because it just gives a softer, more relaxed look rather than like a sharp nighttime look. And I use the Givenchy in the shade Chestnut. And what I do is, because I am a fan of winged eyeliner, like I became like completely addicted to it from the age of like 13. I went into school one day and I saw this girl and she had winged eyeliner, and I'd never seen really anyone like have it like that before. And I was in like year 7 or 8 and she was like in year 11, and I just thought she looked so cool. And then the next day I went and bought a liquid eyeliner, and it's literally from that day I've been obsessed with doing it. Now when I don't have it, I feel like something's missing. I used to always use liquid eyeliner, but now I use pencil and I blend it out with a brush afterwards, like a little pointy brush, because I just find it gives a softer look. And then I just really blend it out. I feel like my daytime look is probably a lot of people's nighttime look. And I tend to start from the middle of my eye. I think it just gives it more of a lift, as opposed to like when you do it all the way, it makes your eyes look more round. If you do it just on the end, it swoops you up a bit more. The thing that I like the most about doing it with this pencil and the brush is that you really don't have to do it perfect. Like, I feel like when you do it with liquid eyeliner, you're so focused on like getting the perfect line, whereas with this, because it's more smoky, you can literally do like a really shit line like that. It's literally a blob, and then with the blending you just make it into a really nice smoky eye. Okay, so now we have the eyeliner on the outside, and I also put a little bit inside, just because if I don't, I really feel like something's missing. Next thing that I'm going to do is my powder on the rest of my face, and then after that I'm going to do my mascara. And then I do a little bit on the nose and just go under the eye, and I really just pat this straight in. Blending everything in. This mascara has changed my life. The Givenchy mascara, I would say even better than Benefit. What's it called? The one in the black tube that everyone's obsessed with. This is even better than that. Sounded so English then. Better than that. I've got so used to speaking really slowly and clearly because I live in, obviously, Switzerland now, and everyone speaks Italian here. And when I'm not in Switzerland, I'm in France, and when I'm not in France, I'm in Germany, and I'm never around people that speak English anymore. So I've learned to speak very slowly and clearly, and when I speak to my family back at home, they're like, you sound so different now. I'm like, you don't understand, like nobody understands me when I speak. Every now and again, my accent comes back in full force. Hello. Hello. Going in for another dip. That was just one dip. And I don't always put mascara on the bottom of my lashes, but when I do, I put a tiny amount, and then I go in with my eyebrow pencil and I just brush it out and focus more like on the ends rather than going in the middle. I really hope this lighting is okay because I love my ring light in Cannes, and I feel like this light is really yellow. We're just gonna go with it. Okay, and then I use this eyebrow gel and I just comb my eyebrows up with it. The gel that I'm using is Benefit's 24-hour brow setter, and I just find this is the best gel to help them stay. Like, your eyebrows are literally not gonna move with this gel. I always thought I didn't have enough eyebrow hair to do fluffy eyebrows, and then okay, they're not so fluffy, but I do get a little bit of fluff out of them. Thing is, my eyebrow hairs can go really long. I don't know if you can see, but I could grow my eyebrow hairs and just comb them back into my hair if I wanted to, but I don't grow any new hairs, which is so annoying. Like, I want new hairs, I want them to be thicker. That is my face pretty much done. I don't know if you can really see my nose contouring in this light. And my favourite lip liner, actually, not stick, right now is the Chanel, I don't know how to pronounce it, it's a French word. Someone is going to have to correct me in the comments. So it begins with a P and ends in an E. Pivillon. Why am I trying to speak French? Pivillon. And I always start in the middle and then I go just slightly above my lip line, like just on it, above it. To be honest, if I was doing like a nighttime look, I would definitely do more of a contrast between the liner and the inside, but because I'm just doing like a daytime look, I'm going to actually use a lipstick that is a pretty similar colour, as you'll see. Sometimes I don't even put a lipstick in the middle, I just really blend this. Actually, maybe I'll do that. I fill in the corners a little bit more. Okay, so I have decided I am going to put some lipstick in the middle. So this is like a really natural lipstick and it is Christian Dior Rouge. And I just use like the tiniest amount and just dab it in the middle. And then either with my finger or with this brush at the end of my lip liner, I really just blend it. If you're going for a matte look, sometimes what I do is I just kiss a tissue. Don't actually have to kiss it. As you can see, there's not much difference between the lip liner colour and this colour, but I kind of like that look, especially if it's for a daytime look. This is literally the best highlighter I've ever used, and it is Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood. And I really need to go makeup shopping because I'm completely out of this. Oh no, please. So you can apply it like this, but because I'm so low on this, I'm going to use my finger. And I'm just going to do a few dabs. And then just a little bit on the nose and down the highlight of the nose. And that's really it. Sometimes I do the brow bone, but I'm not so bothered today because it's just literally like chilled daytime look. I don't want to be too glam. I'm really the laziest person when it comes to makeup, and I really try to be, because when you do your makeup so often, it's like you just want to get it done and you just want the quickest, best way possible. Like, I love watching other people do their makeup and like makeup tutorials, and I always think it looks so good and like love to do it like that. But realistically, when you're like getting ready, and when you're getting ready so often, you just want the quickest way, and that's it. As you can see, it's just giving me kind of a glow. I have some left, I don't want to get rid of it. I just put a little bit under the eyebrows. I have recently discovered blusher, and I know I'm really late to the party here, but I am obsessed. I usually put this on last, usually because I completely forget until the last minute, which is what just happened. I do it quite high, and I do it like not here in the centre, I do it like a bit further back, because again, I just feel like it brings your face up. I try not to use too much blusher. I'm quite dark and I feel like I just prefer to be more bronze than pink. I'm gonna have my hair up for the final look because I actually prefer my hair up, and I've had all my extensions taken out. So I have like, my hair's gone. I have like 3 tapes in the sides here just to keep me going. All of this is my real hair, and it's probably actually doing me really good to have my extensions out, but I honestly miss them so much. When I first had them out, I looked in the mirror and I literally looks like Gollum with like 3 strands of hair. Like, where the fuck is my hair? I don't know why, but Philip hates this hairbrush. Like, he has a vendetta against this brush. I don't know if it's the colour, the shape, but every time he sees this brush, like, he gives it so much hate, and it's like so random. I would hate to be this brush. I'm like, what is your beef with my hairbrush? He's like, it's so ugly. Like, it's a brush. It's literally a brush. It shouldn't bother you like that much. Okay, so I'm really channeling some serious Sporty Spice vibes here, and I'm just going with it. I don't know if anyone's ever googled Mel C, but I googled her last night actually. Maybe I'm subconsciously doing this hairstyle because I googled her last night. Just get curious about what the Spice Girls are up to. And yeah, she's almost 50, or she's like 47, and she looks phenomenal. Like, she looks amazing. So I'm channeling today my Sporty Spice vibes. I actually think she looks better now than what she did back in the day. She was my least favourite Spice Girl. My favourite was Baby, then Ginger, then Posh, then Scary, then Sporty. Because I've never been a sporty person. Now I'm literally Sporty Spice. Okay. The good thing that I'm actually really enjoying about not having my extensions in is the fact that I can slick my hair back, and it is slick. When you have extensions in, it's always like, there's always like a few lumps and bumps, and it's just never the same. So this is my final daytime look for makeup and even hair, because I'm always wearing this hairstyle. I really hope you liked the video, and please leave a comment down below and let me know what you think and what you want to see more of. If you want to see more makeup videos, some cooking videos, let me know. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.